So what you excited to pay for? How much you excited to pay? How much is not too much?
Okay, look, all right. You gotta understand, man. I play Smash competitively. I play Smash competitively, bro. You know Nintendo shit is trash right now.
Hold on. You mind if you record this for a rant?
Hold up. I'm in the middle of fucking game. Like the gameplay is gonna be in it.
Show up.
One of y'all gonna have to record it.
I got it.
I was still in New York, so I couldn't hop in the Discord.
So how much they pay you to talk so nicely about they paid online service?
Look, it's not even about that. Look, I play competitive games using Nintendo shitty ass online. That's what I heard. So when I heard that they're gonna have a paid service, in my mind, I'm like, oh damn. Usually, okay, I'm not saying it's a definite thing. I'm saying usually that means it'll probably be better.
I would actually argue that you're completely wrong, because the only paid online services are Xbox Live and PSN, and Xbox Live is solid without a doubt, but PSN isn't, so that's 50-50, so there's no usually.
Wait, but PSN is definitely better than it was when it was free.
No, I would argue it's worse.
It's worse.
They're charging $10 more.
Yeah, there's barely any noticeable difference.
That shit goes down like every month, bro. You are bugging.
They servers crash. They constantly have maintenance. There's no difference at all.
Okay, but when it's working, it's better.
No, it's not.
What is the
keyword when it's working?
But when it's working, Shofu, that's like buying a brand new car and be like, the wheels fall off when you drive off the lot.
When it drives,
you get it fixed. It'd be like, yo, but it drives, it works. It's still the wheels still came off, right?
First of all, every month is an exaggeration.
But it's every month. They maintenance that every month. Yeah.
It may not be the whole thing, but they'll have like certain games aren't working or the store isn't working. It's every month, fam.
All right. Well, either way, what I was trying to say is that in my mind, I mean, I feel like the logical thing to think when somebody says you're going to have a paid service is that it'll be someone. See, that's the thing, though. Nintendo shit was so trash. It's so trash now that I feel like it has to be better if I'm paying for it.
But everybody said that about the PlayStation too.
No, but PSN shit wasn't as trash as Nintendo shit is right now, even back then.
My thing is like you're arguing your feelings though. Like don't get. I don't know what you get twisted. Like we're all rooting for it. Definitely.
It's not about my feelings. It's just that it just I don't know. I felt like the average person would assume that it would be better, but I guess.
But because you don't have any actual factual proof to back up what you're saying, you are arguing your feelings. Is what I'm saying. It's a fact that it's 50-50 with online on console.
Well, see it's not my feelings because I thought. I guess you niggas are telling me otherwise, but I really thought that PSN was better after it was.
Let me ask you: have you been playing on PSN as of lately?
Well, no. When I first got it, it did seem better to me. That's what I based it on. That's what I based my entire statement on because I got PSN.
We haven't had enough experience with it. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, you just haven't had an experience.
When I got a PS4, I got PSN, and it seemed solid. So using that same logic with my own experience. I figured that the shitty ass Nintendo Online had this, well, not had to, but I assumed that it'll probably be better.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding because I don't know if you remember when they announced a few months ago that they were spiking the price of PSN by $10. I don't know if you were on Twitter paying attention. Everybody was pissed because it's so shit, fam.
Yeah, and that was just recently. That was only like a month or two ago when they boosted the price by $10. Everybody was like, I'm not paying this fucking $10. What the fuck have you done to improve the service?
I've seen a lot of people like, yo, I'm building a PC. Fuck this shit.
They're like, I'm not paying more money to Sony when you can't even fix your servers. And like, that's my question about Nintendo. Is like, what in good faith, how can you possibly say Nintendo's going to improve it when we've seen time and time again, they half the time, these niggas still are still clueless about voice chat. So if these niggas are still trying to figure out voice chat, how can we believe they gonna build an infrastructure?
Off rip though, yeah. If the console doesn't include voice chat and they're trying to charge people, then I can argue it's a complete ripoff because you don't even have the core features. And from what I've seen, they're not adding voice chat. They have an app. They said. My nigga, you gonna be on your phone talking on a damn app while you playing Smash Bros?
No, you might as well be in Discord. That's what Discord is. You might as well be in Discord.
That's what Discord is.
On top of that, the only news I've heard about this service, so let's say they offer something else. The only thing I've heard that they're gonna be offering is if you have this service, they're gonna allow you for a month to try out a Super Nintendo game or an NES game for a month, but then after that month, you have to buy it.
What I heard is that
So
as long as you have the paid online service, you have the game. When you stop paying for it, the game disappears.
I heard it was a trial. I heard you only get a 1 month trial, and when that shit's over, then
I
you
don't know
gotta
about
pay for
that.
it.
That's whatever to me. That's whatever to me. I did see that
Yeah, see, I don't even.
your virtual console games are gonna expire though. I saw that shit. People were
That's
mad
what I'm talking
that.
about. The virtual console games.
The only thing I actually care about is that the online is good. That's it. Like if I go on Smash Bros and play somebody, it's not gonna fucking lag for 10 minutes. I hate that bullshit.
Okay, so let me ask you. Let me ask
Imagine
you.
how much better Smash Bros would be if it had voice chat, like a full and it had lobbies and shit.
Okay, I
A
know
full
that.
competent online.
I definitely know that. That'd be amazing.
Okay, so you admit it'd be amazing. So you're paying for mediocrity. You just admitted it.
No, but what I really want is good online. I don't want to go online and lag. Like that shit.
But you don't buy something in the hopes that it'll do what you want. You buy something because it does what it's supposed to do.
That's the whole point. That's the whole reason they're doing the trial first. It's gonna be free for a few months, and then people can decide if they want to buy it or not. If it's trash, either way, I'm definitely not gonna buy it. Well, me personally, I probably will buy it just because I got the fucking YouTube channel and shit.
But
Well,
the
yeah,
fact
that-
that they
that's
can
what I was
afford to
saying.
do
Yeah,
the fact that they can
money.
afford to do a trial also means that it shouldn't be a paid service in the first place. They don't need the money. Like Nintendo's rolling and they got billions upon billions. They're rolling in cash. It's literally a greed thing. It has nothing to do with improving the service or adding any type of features.
I mean, we don't know that yet.
I mean, you got money to flop an entire generation console. You got time to waste those times making games. You tell me you ain't got time to improve the internet for your
And they still
console?
made a profit off the Wii U. Man.
Yeah, so I don't buy that for 1 second. I
What
don't
you
buy
mean?
that for 1 second.
You
Nope.
don't think they made a profit off the Wii U, nigga?
Oh no, they definitely didn't.
They
Okay.
definitely did the
Wii U-
weak ass hardware.
The Wii U
It was
flopped.
cheap to make.
The Wii U absolutely flopped. Like they didn't make money. off of
It
They got
flopped in comparison to the old shit, to the older shit.
the only reason why it's not a big deal, because if Microsoft had got, like, if the Xbox had flopped like the Wii did, the Wii U flopped, then they probably would have left the console market. The only reason why Nintendo could do it is because the Wii fucking sold like hotcakes. That's the only, and the 3DS is
Yes,
fantastic.
it's actually ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why they can keep flopping with the Wii and Wii U, and they could probably flop with the Switch and still be fine. So it doesn't, like, I don't understand Nintendo's moves. Like it does not make logical sense to me. And then like for people to be like, oh yeah, we should believe, when Nintendo has a track record of not like, how many times did Nintendo let us down?
I wasn't even saying people should believe. I just like I said, based on my own experience with the PSN shit, I just thought that it was logical to think that with money involved, they would provide a better service. That's all I was saying. That's literally it.
So in conclusion, we win the debate because it's not even subjective. PSN is not even subjectively trashed. It's objectively trashed. Like, it's not a debate. And you can tweet this right now if you want. Be like, yo, do y'all think PSN is trash? I guarantee the majority.
Okay, I definitely believe you. Like, you niggas play on PlayStation way more than I do. I haven't touched my PlayStation in a long ass time. I'm not.
The times we touch it and the times that we do touch the PS4, it has never been a great experience.
See, I've never had a problem myself. That's why I didn't know that.
Like download speeds are a fucking
I think it's just
joke.
weird because like the Nintendo community doesn't demand basic features such as voice chat, but then but then they get excited. I'm not saying you per se, but then they get excited to pay for online that doesn't even have core features. Like you're paying for something that you already had too. That's the worst part.
This shit's gonna have what, 32 gigs of space? Like nobody's concerned about this shit.
You can put a big ass SD card in it.
Oh, how much we got to pay for that too?
So that's gonna so off rip the shit is not $300.
So we pay. So it's not 300.
You gotta buy the.
I'm telling you right now, I bet you any money Zelda Breath of Wild Lens is not some fucking 5 gigabyte cartridge. That shit's gonna take up all your shit. Watch that eat up all your shit. It's gonna eat up all that shit.
That
Watch.
game will be at least 10 gigabytes.
Not even 10, dog. If they talking about an open world of this shit, Sky, and they talking about putting, you put Skyrim and Zelda on that bitch, it's full. Like, you ain't getting nothing else on there. That's 15 gigs of pop.
They got an SD card. They got an SD card slot for.
So then you paying for another SSD card or a SD card, and on top of that, you got to buy these stupid controllers, replacement controllers that are $80. Like,
that's ridiculous.
Okay, so y'all niggas going into
Hell nah,
see, I'm not gonna disagree with any of that shit. I was just talking talking about the online. Nigga.
Oh yeah, we know about online. I'm just saying this is just one facet of the
See,
fuckery
now
Nintendo's
it's getting a bit ridiculous. I feel you. Okay, I got to spend $50.
The bottom line, okay, let me ask you this, because from my experience, I played a lot of Smash Brothers online. As long as you got the Ethernet adapter, the online runs smooth for most part. Would you agree with that?
It's not as bad. Okay, Brawl was like fucking ridiculous.
We're not talking about Brawl. I'm talking about on the Wii U. It worked fine, right?
Yeah, I'm comparing this game to Brawl.
Does the Switch even have?
But let me get to my point. So you agree that on the Wii U, Smash Bros. Online is fine? That's what I'm trying to get to.
It's not though. It's decent. It's good enough. But it's not as good as it.
What is good enough in your opinion? What in your mind? What is good enough?
Well, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's going to be exactly the same on the Switch. They're saying you're going to have to get that same Ethernet adapter, which means it doesn't have a built-in online infrastructure in the shit. So the online is going to be exactly the same. So
no. Because if they have actual servers, because I'm pretty sure Smash Bros is peer-to-peer. You're just connecting to the other person directly.
But if your internet is trash, it doesn't matter if there's a dedicated server, fam. You still need to connect to it.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like
it'll help a little bit. But
put it this way: I play Smash Online all the time. If I live in Delaware, if I'm playing somebody far away, in like let's say California or maybe even Europe, that's just gonna lag 9 times out of 10, just because of their distance. That's what
I played a lot of Smash Online. I didn't really experience a lot of lag. There was matches here and there, but it was comprehensible. I would say it worked.
I mean, like I said, it's not that bad, but I play the shit like hours every day. I experience that shit like pretty often.
Well, I'm speaking from the average user's perspective compared to you.
Yeah, that's true.
All day, every damn day.
That's true. But that's all I was saying, because like since I play competitive, like I don't play like Splatoon. I don't fuck that fucking. I play like Smash. I'm gonna play ARMS online when that game comes out. The game's flames. But I don't know. I was just happy about the potential of there being like a better online system. That's all.
My thing is like what kind of irked me about it is all they did was this is you assuming it's going to be better because you're paying for it. All they did was announce that you're going to have to pay for it. They didn't say you're going to pay for it and you're going to get X, Y, and Z. The infrastructure is being rebuilt from the ground up. This, that, and the third. Like, they didn't say none of that. It was like you're going to have to pay for it. That's what irked me about it.
You pay for this shit.
Based on my own experience with the PSN, because like I said, I didn't know it was actually trash. When I used it, it was good, and I thought it was better because I was paying for it. Because, like, the logical thing is when you pay for something, it should be somewhat competent, right? Now, I guess that doesn't always happen.
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking. But I guess that doesn't always happen because of the PSN being still being trash. I didn't know how deep that went.
Shofu, we buying games that don't even work. Why would you think that? Why would you think anything else would work in the gaming industry, right?
So all I'm getting out of this conversation is, from what I'm saying is, I feel like you stay in your lane for the most part as far as the Pokemon and the Smash Bros type stuff, but you don't really get into like the industry side of shit.
No. I mean, I play. Okay, see, most of the games I play are either on my PC or on my Wii U or on my 3DS or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just play a select few games.
You're playing the games. You're just playing the games. You don't.
But you don't have like a podcast like us where we're keeping up with all the latest industry complaints and shit like that. Yeah, you're not in the loop on that stuff. That's all I'm getting. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting at.
I was just a little ignorant to the PlayStation shit.